Welcome back to another episode of Welcome to the Sun. I'm here with Lisa. Lisa, something a little bit different today. We're going to meet a builder who builds new builds. Tell us about this.
We are, yeah. Lots of questions we get asked all the time is, should we buy a new build? Is it safe? What's the materials like? Is it like building and buying in the UK? So obviously I can answer them questions, but I thought what a good idea just to go and speak to a builder himself who's been doing this for years and years all over the Costa Blanca and see what he's got to say.
Okay, well, we're off to meet Angel to find out all about what Lisa just said. So follow us and all be revealed. Lisa. This morning we are in the Patrimi headquarters and we're here with Angel. Angel, good morning, great to see you.
Good morning, thanks for coming.
We've got a few questions for you, a lot of questions which potential buyers are really interested to know. So I'm going to start off by asking you about a very basic one, is how do we actually know if the build is legal and has gone through the legalities in Spain?
Okay, first of all, we appreciate your interview. Thanks for coming, okay, and letting us the possibility to introduce our company and introduce the area to all the customers. How do we know a building is legal? Basically, the key point is the building permission, okay? In such a experienced company like this with more than 50-year experience in the area, developing in our own land, what we know is starting point is to obtain all the permissions from the town hall. So basically what we start, and it's a pre-project process that we start from the very beginning. When we are designing, at the same time, we are at the town hall with some requirements they ask to us and providing them some documents, because building is getting more and more restrictive. The qualities and the standards are increasing all over, and you need to provide such a lot of documents and guarantees to start the construction. So there is a long process before we even start selling the project to get it ready and put it on the market.
Well, we've actually been to see some of your properties, and we can say firsthand they're excellent. But what would you say you need to look out for to identify a good builder?
To identify a good builder here, what will I say? Well, first, experience, background, and guarantee. Okay, this is something very important. If a client is coming here searching for a home, the first I will look is for someone that is providing a guarantee, not only a good image, not only another characteristics. For us, background and experience. As I said, this is a more than 50 years experienced builder with many different businesses in the area and quite good reputation. So I will search for someone that is providing me a property, not only a home, a long process from the very beginning, and be together with an experienced agent, reputed, that is following the whole process with me.
Yeah, no, great. For some people, it would be quite scary in some way, buying abroad, giving a lot of money over. Now, how could you reassure people that the money that they transfer obviously is going to be safe, and also your particular payment plan that you have?
Okay, the most important is Spain during the last years has experienced a process of good reputation all over Europe. So our clients are searching for guarantees, mainly from the very beginning. What we used to ask for a client when they are going to go ahead with the purchase process is basically to reserve a property. Then, depending on the building stage, we are going to ask some payments, and the payments are guaranteed. Every builder should create what we call a special account. It's the client is going to send the money directly into that account, and that's protected by law. So they don't need to worry about the situation with the money, because that's guaranteed from the very beginning. And then it's going to have a follow-up process till the construction is finished. We are going to agree to go to a notary. They're going to complete, and then they will return that guarantee when they take possession of the property and they receive the keys at the home door of the property.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds really good. So you mentioned that you've been going a long time. You've got many years' experience in the business, and there's been a notable price increase over the last 2 or 3 years. Could you explain why this is, and also do you think this will continue?
Yeah, there's been mainly one of the reasons. We all know there was a war process in Europe, and there's been a price increase all over the area. So construction materials, they've been growing up. One of the commitments from our company, it's been not to transfer that whole increase to the clients, and then we can add to that the building specifications and quality and also the building restrictions, they've been increased. So it's something we can sum directly to the conditions of the property. At the end, what we experienced during the last years has been a price increase. In some of the cases, it's been around a 10, some cases also 15%, depending on the place, on the location. And this is going to continue, because basically what we said, the commitment is to continue increasing the quality and the services we provide. We are not just considering a property, a building, it's also a lifestyle, what we are selling all over. So the area is getting very popular. The area is attracting a lot of people. During the last few years, Costa Blanca has been probably the most popular area all over Spain. We've noticed that, and we are offering more quality and more services to our client to continue with that. At the end, what we secure is an investment for a client apart from a home.
Yeah. Well, you're probably doing a very good job here into sort of calming people's concerns down. And you'll probably have some people that are very motivated to move quickly. So what is the average wait time from a reservation of a property? How quickly can people expect to be able to move in?
Okay, it always depends the situation of the property. Basically, if we talk about the key-ready property, they can expect to reserve a property and probably within a month they can go straight to the notary and complete the keys from the property. Then if we talk about a project off plan where you see nothing, you see a show house or you can see some specifications, it's going to take around 15 months average for the delivery. Not only because of the building and construction period, that it will take around 8 to 10 months, but as we said, we have a previous process where we had to obtain all the permissions and start the building, and then at the end, we had to obtain what we call the habitation certificate from a town hall, saying that we can prove the qualities we have in the property, and the property is ready to move in for clients. So that's mainly the whole process they had to follow.
Yeah. You've mentioned the quality of the materials, which you know, they're very obvious to see, but can you talk to me a little bit about the energy efficiency and how people make sure that the energy efficiency is optimal for their monthly budget?
Well, fantastic. We sell here sun first, okay? So we are now on the process to convert all of our properties and sustainable property is zero emissions, what we are trying to reach. First step is being to convert all the properties to obtain A certificate. Okay, A certificate means they are coming with solar panels, they have an insulation that has been improved, and the building code is being also adapting to the situation and requiring to all the builders to obtain that certificate. So at the end is the path we'll need to follow. It's a property that is going to respect the nature, basically, and is also increasing the value of the property at the end.
Yeah. Have you seen a big difference in the builds now, say, to maybe 10 years ago? Because obviously people may have looked a decade ago and they would have seen a different quality and style of building.
Of course, and mainly the reason is change is now we are more focused on what the client is demanding. So there is a pre-construction process where we study all the demands from our clients and we adapt the design according to what they need. It's not to build at any place, any way. It's basically to do a full study of all the requirements we receive from them, and then adapt our construction to what they require. Basically, large terraces, basically in a space that is connecting living, dining, kitchen space, open and get benefit views. Views is something key also for the decision of the clients. In places like a golf course, where we are mainly most of the time, the views are very, very, very important.
Oh yeah, and I've seen them, and they're amazing views. One thing I wanted to mention to you was you have a motivated buyer who wants a property, but they want to make some slight adjustments to the property after it's been built, or even during the process. So what flexibility is there for a customer?
Total flexibility. At the end, our policies, we never say no to a client. There is always a possibility to agree to change a property. We have a team of architects and people working just to do the follow-up process for the construction, and also adapt the property according to the taste of the client. We are talking about a chair or to change the tile. Everything can be changed. They can decide almost everything. And what we want is the client to feel that they can decide and adapt, because obviously we receive clients from all over Europe. They have sometimes their own taste and they want to change, and we give plenty of possibilities for them. So we have people prepared just to adapt the properties according to the taste of the client. We do some fixings on the exterior and aesthetic of our building, because we also want to respect that. But inside the property, almost everything is possible.
Okay, and what's actually included with the price then, the sale price, and does that include a warranty on the build?
Of course, it will always depend on the price range, okay? But starting from the minimum size property that we build, it used to be a two-bed, two-bath apartment that will come most of the time fully equipped. Client will need to probably decide the kind of furniture they want, and that's all. We even provide the garden completely finished with the irrigation system and some details for them to receive the property almost 100% finished. Up to maybe the largest villas we design, they come fully equipped with the last technologies. They are equipped with different items like a management system where they can open all the shutters at the same time. They can control their properties remotely at home. They can set a heater for a pool through Wi-Fi. All that, in most of the cases, is included even.
Yeah.
So they don't need to worry about that. We must provide a 10-year structural guarantee that it's going to protect the property. It's a process that it's going to start from the very beginning, and there is an insurance. Every builder should contract and provide clients to guarantee the structure of the property is not going to have any problem, and at the end cover any possible case. Apart from that, there are some other guarantees, and for example, in our company, what we do is a whole process of quality control for clients from the moment they buy and they purchase their property until they complete, and then after we continue offering a full range of services. We have a system where we do an inspection first with the builder, we do a snagging list, and after that we prepare the property for the arrival of the client, and then the client is going to do like a second snagging list. We have a compromise with clients. Within a month the property is completely finished and they can get their last key to enjoy their home. But apart from that, together with our agents, what we continue is offering the client the possibility to ask for any kind of service apart from their guarantees. It means that if after 5 years, 10 years you come into our office, someone will be here to help and attend about the process you follow with your property. Any question you have, it will be answered. Also, it's not only the 10-year compulsory guarantee that we need to provide. It's more than that what we offer right now.
And obviously at the forefront that you'll be working with agents, estate agents. So in terms of if you were putting yourself in a customer's perspective, what should customers look for for a good agent to buy through?
Agent for us is 92% of our business. We concentrate on selling the projects mainly to our first customer, that is our estate agent. And if I were looking for an agent, if I was interested to find a property here, I will search for an agent that is experienced here and can offer me full range of services. It has a good knowledge of the area, not only the properties, can also provide full information about the developer and request any single document to prove that everything is in place and building is guaranteed. Also, and in this case, for example, with Welcome Estates, it's been fantastic from the very beginning. They've been here focusing on offering our projects, and they know perfectly our projects, so they get all the information and they are ready to provide the customers all the information at every single stage of the building process.
Great. And what are the most common questions you have from buyers? Is there anything that they are most concerned about when they buy something from you?
Well, during the last few years, we experienced some changes. As before, probably clients were concentrating more on a holiday home, and they were searching for something to come every certain time and spend a little period here. But now we are receiving more people interested to invest and convert here the property into their main home. Let's say we are changing the path. It's before they were coming to do holiday here, and now it's like holiday is at home when we return, mainly in summer period. So what they are requesting is to adapt themselves to the situation here and have more information about how do we get with the children to school, where can we have lunch around here. And let's say in most of the cases we convert the property in something secondary. It's not the main. The main part is I want to know exactly where I'm going to spend a really long time. I want to know all the services, hospital, if I want to go to the beach, how long does it take? And then obviously if we concentrate purely on an investment, how much money I can get return when I invest on the property. And basically here, this area, Costa Blanca, is offering more and more services for people that wants to establish permanently here. Well, I will invite everyone to discover Spain. If you search through internet and you see Costa Blanca, or area where we develop most of the time, is been during the last few years the most popular all over Spain. We are receiving more and more people attracted, not only because of the construction, but more the services and what you can find around, and people looking to establish their home, as I said. So it's very important, and that will be for me what I will search probably when I'm trying to make the decision to come here. The rest is guaranteed because builders here during the last few years are getting the experience, and they are improving the situation, so adapting the properties really to the market, what the clients are requesting, adapting the situation also to the construction regulations that have been changing in the last few years. That will be the key point I will underline.
Angel, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate those detailed answers, and we look forward to seeing more of these fantastic properties.
Thank you so much. We appreciate, and we hope to see you soon around. Thanks.
Lisa, that was really informative and useful.
So what did you think? Obviously, I know those answers. Did you find out lots of things that you didn't know before?
I actually did, and I think a lot of the answers Angel gave would clear up a lot of concerns that buyers have. So it was fantastic.
Brilliant.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And for more content from the Welcome Estates team, don't forget to check out the links in the description below. See you next time.